You're a rookie. You're a rookie. You're a rookie. You're a rookie. Can I just see what you have? Okay. Put it down on the ground. What's your weight? You're a rookie. You're a rookie.
Test, test, test. Mic check, mic check. Testing, testing. All right, video feed looks good. What am I missing here? All right, let's start recording. All right. What's up? Eric Levine, 2 Cops, 1 Donut. I jumped the gun a little early, 1 minute. That's okay. Today is December 23rd. I just got back from Michigan. Went and visited family. Some of you guys may have saw the pictures. See the vacation beard growing in. I did shave, but it grows back pretty quick. So I have quite a few things, I guess, to chit-chat about. I got my videos today. If you've never seen this before, basically what I do is we go through body cam footage from police, and instead of doing the Monday morning quarterback, like the cop screwed up here, excuse me, the bad guy shouldn't have done this there, where people, you're hearing cops saying woulda, coulda, shoulda. This way, you hear a cop as the call develops. What makes that kind of unique is you've got the benefit, and I'm behind the curve as far as I don't know what's going to happen. So as the call develops, I'll pause it and play it and pause it and play it, which can get annoying sometimes. I get it, but I want you to know what's going through my mind as the call's developing. So you're kind of getting the perspective of where my training comes from, where police training comes from. It's not that all police training is the same, but it's got some sort of general similarities across the nation. So you can see, it's one cop's perspective. You can see how I handle things, and if you don't like it, that's something you can let your police department know. Like, hey, I don't like the way this cop here, while he's sipping whiskey and breaking down body cam footage, is handling a call. Or you could say, you know what, I like where his mind's at on this call. Are our officers doing this? And then you can have that conversation with your local PD. So it's just a way, it's education. That's it. And fun and having a good time. And the more communication and interaction that I get amongst people, the better, the more fun it is for me. And then I can hear ideas and, suggestions from y'all, which I can take up the chain where I work at, even though these are two separate things. I try to keep those things away from each other. But all right, so before we get into the videos, first things first, had a new podcast released today. This one was with Dr. Johnny Nan. So if you guys get a chance, check out that video. What's cool is Dr. Nan, one, he he was one of my professors. He's the one that recruited me to Texas Christian University. Mike K checking in. What up, Mikey? And that's Freak. I recently got into playing CSGO again. I played like years and years ago. I think just as I got out of active duty, I started playing a little bit. And then I just stopped. I have kids, life, career, all that stuff. I just stopped playing games. And I recently tried to jump back in it. So I got some of those guys that I play with jumping on, checking things out, seeing what I'm about. Again, I was going with Dr. Nan's video. Thomas, I appreciate it, buddy. Nan is a Texas Christian University professor. He's published. He's got research that's been put out there. He's a criminologist. I should have put that out there. What else? He's my buddy. He's the one that recruited me to TCU, going through that graduate program over there, and got my research chops under him. So that was pretty cool. But I wanted to get him on the show because he is a unicorn amongst his people, the academics. He went from being pure academia to jumping over and becoming a cop. Now, he's still a professor and all that. He's a reserve officer. But that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen at all. I've never heard of that happening. Most of the time, those that start off in academia stay there. They're scholars all the way through. Because they keep that separation. One, because it keeps out bias and stuff like that. And two, just because, nerd's going to nerd and cop's going to cop. That's the way I look at it. And he wanted to give himself some credibility into the stuff he talks about all the time, which is police work. So he took the leap and became a cop after a well-established career as a criminologist, criminal justice professor. I mean, he's a doctor in it. So it's pretty cool. And he's got some unique perspectives on things. Vilk on here, Thomas Vilk, he's a fella I know. He one of our members on the show, and he has said that Dr. Nan's videos are an interesting concept about separating investigation and patrol. And yes, that is one of the things we dive into. I actually made a little clip of it, I believe, but basically, I don't want to give away too much of the episode, but the meat and potatoes of it is his idea is totally radicalizing training of how we do policing by having people so they don't have to do patrol. They can come right into investigations. And he compares that to the FBI, how they do it. Like, they don't go out and do police work in the streets like regular cops do. They jump straight into investigative work after their academy. So it was a really cool idea. I liked it. I'm on board with him. So we got that episode out there. Go ahead and check that out. I'm on so many platforms now. Holy cow. I can't even name them all. But video-wise, I'm still only on YouTube for video if you like to watch the show. But audio, you can jump on Spotify, Buzzsprout, Google Podcast, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Stitch. There's a whole bunch of other ones. I can't remember them all. I found this list of podcast places to put your stuff out at, and so I did, and holy shit, there's a lot. So I'm on like 20 platforms now. Salute. Tonight I am, since I just got back from Michigan, let me show you this guy. Mad Angler with bourbon by Ironfish. And it is, consider holding the wilderness of a place in your hand and then tossing it back, dreaming of rivers, wild fish, pure water, the spirit luminous inside, you allowed to roam where it wishes, the Mad Angler. Pretty cool description. It's 90 proof, 45%, and it is batch 1, aged over 4 years. I gotta say, while I was in Michigan, it is my favorite bourbon. I also got some Grand Traverse bourbon, which I'm familiar with Grand Traverse. I've had their stuff before. It's pretty good. So I'm sipping that tonight. I often promote BYOB while we do this live show because I want it to be fun. I want people to comment, jump in, and discuss stuff. So with that said, I've got one other thing to do before we get into the body cam footage stuff. I was reached by, they didn't say if they wanted their name mentioned or not, but they did say that out of Genesee County Sheriff's Department up in Michigan, that they watched the show. Thanks, guys. And they wanted a shout out and kind of a kudos to a couple officers out there. So we got a Genesee County Sheriff, and that was Brandon Fatching, and a Burton officer in Michigan. His name is Dalton Christie, I believe. So they were involved in a shooting up there recently, and I'm going to pull up the video. So let me go to my little live screen here. All right. Nope, that ain't it. Where's it at? There it is. This will give you a little background.
Sheriff of Genesee County Sheriff's Office in Flint, Michigan. Our office, as well as Burton Police Department, have been working a shooting involving 2 officers and this suspect. The suspect is Brendan Pinkston, a 23-year-old male from the city of Burton. This incident took place the day before.
He's no longer living.
December 21st,
the bad guy,
at approximately 1:56 p.m. A call goes out where a caller sees the suspect with a handgun in a yard, not his own. I'm going to show you the still shot of what the caller sees. And then I'm going to show you the video. You'll see in his right arm, he's holding that handgun in his hand. And he walks back and forth in the yard with that handgun. I
want to point out again, this is not this boy's yard. So he's just walking around like a crazy person. I cannot.
What the caller is seeing that calls 911 even before the officers are dispatched.
I'm trying to minimize
the
this.
video you're going to see now is taken from a yard, again, not the suspect's home, just south of Bristol Road. And you'll see Pinkston with the handgun in his right hand.
I don't have to say a whole lot. This dude, the sheriff here, he pretty much.
We don't have any indication of who he was looking for or what he was looking at. He goes back to the fence, peers over the fence. Again, dispatch has not even put the call out yet, and the officers haven't even started responding.
He's obviously, I can't tell if he's targeting somebody.
Pinkston walks to the other side of the fence.
But he's looking to make some damage, for sure. Looks like Kitty got out of Dodge there.
Climbs over, and this is where the violent confrontation takes place. As they pursue north off of Bristol Road, there's a section of houses where this shooting happens. And this is the topic of today. I wanted to release this information to kind of lay out some facts as what led to the shooting. I will tell you that we are working with the suspect's family. And yes, we also have been surrounding and providing all services necessary for our deputy and the officer from Burton. I will tell you that both are doing well. Brandon Facting is surrounded with love, and his family's being taken care of.
I said it wrong.
And Officer Christie is also being surrounded by his family, his law enforcement family, and we're caring for them. But this is a dynamic investigation, and we're doing this together with Burton Police Department. Lieutenant Kissel, who's leading it for Burton, and Captain Bill Lanning leading it for the Sheriff's Office. We are working hand in hand with Prosecutor Layton, and as details come out that are appropriate, I'll bring them to you. Thanks for watching, and be safe.
All right. And now, if I can exit out of this
Today is Wednesday, December 20th.
I can't get out of it. There it is. All right. So from what I gather, that guy, and I don't know the whole story, but my understanding is they chase the dude, a shootout ensues, both the officer and the sheriff's deputy, I'm going to say it wrong again, Fashing. Anyway, his name's on the link. You can click that link and find it. I don't want to butcher it again. We'll say Sheriff Deputy Brandon and Officer Christie. So they both got shot. However, they stayed in the fight, and bad guy also got shot to the point where he could no longer shoot back or do anything. So he paid the ultimate price for messing with the good guys. And the good guys were able to keep everybody else safe because, from what I understand, nobody else was harmed except for the bad guy. And then 2 badass EMT, I think they were some sort of EMT officers. They got them loaded up, and it was just a good story about teamwork all the way around, because officers and sheriffs and Michigan State Police just were, doing leapfrogs, blocking intersections, making sure everybody got to the hospital. Hospital team did an amazing job. Everybody made it, and they're all on the road to recovery, so that's a big thumbs up from here in Texas. So kudos. Landon Benner, he's the one that jumped on and told me to bring this up, and he just jumped on the chat and said, "My guy, hey man, if I tell you I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it." So you can't call me a liar, at least on that. So I'm glad everybody's doing good. I hope my boys up there in Michigan, to include Burton and Genesee County Sheriffs, keep up the good fight, keep doing the good work, and hey, thanks for somebody up there watching the show for a Flint boy down in Texas now. So with that said, we're going to jump into some videos, and same thing as always, just jump in the chat. Let's have fun, and tell me what you think. So this first video here, I can't claim ownership of any of these videos, so I will try to give credit as we go, but they're not my videos. And you should probably be 18 years or older to watch this, because a lot of times shooting videos and stuff like that. So, all right. I don't like this. It's not hiding. Give me 1 second. I don't want the same thing to happen that happened earlier. There we go. For some reason, this taskbar is not hiding, and it's bothering me. All right, let's play this. All right, so we got some sort of disturbance. Got a male. My concern is hands right now. I'm looking for hands, trying to make communication. He's wearing an Axon body cam video. I can tell that by the yellow marker up here in the corner. It's kind of being blocked by my 2 Cops 1 Donut watermark. But so I don't know the backstory on this. Is how most of this stuff goes. Right now, I see one hand. Hands are what kill you. So this is my concern as an officer talking to this guy. I don't like that he's bladed, and I don't like that I'm in this fatal funnel, which is often for these apartment complexes. So he's in a very tight, narrow corridor. I'm going to assume, see how there's an opening here where my mouse is? I'm going to assume the exact same thing's behind them, because that's typically how these go. Not always, but sometimes. So I want to know my exit route right now, which is directly behind me. He may have another officer with him. I see the other hand. This is the hard part about body cam. You can see, you can't see what the eye see. Now he's digging. Immediately I'm attacking that hand, me personally. I don't know what I have. I don't know what he's doing, but just the fact that he's grabbing for this pocket, and we don't have sound yet. Sound typically kicks on 30 seconds in because it's an Axon. So it's actually recording. When you don't hear it, that's the 30 seconds before the officer hit record. So this all happened before 30 seconds prior to him hitting record. So he's digging. I don't like that. I'm probably going to draw my gun. I mean, he's in a bladed stance. He's intentionally keeping that right side away from me. It's either dope or it's a weapon, or some sort of paraphernalia. But either way, this is not normal body language. It doesn't matter what the call is right now, because it's a safety issue. I could have zero reason to deal with this guy, but now that I have, I can't, just for safety's sake, I can't allow this to go down.
Can I just see what you have? Okay, put it down over there.
All right, for me, immediately drawing, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to back up or just hold my ground. I don't want to lose sight of that hand, and if it starts moving towards me, he's getting lit up. This dude's got nowhere to go. Neither one of them do. They're both in the funnel. I don't see an open door anywhere. All right, he said you're a rookie. I still can't see the gun. It doesn't look like it's pointed at him. There's a car over here. Okay, now I'm going to use the corner. I may go to like a one-hander and get my entire body behind this, because if he's right-handed like I am, this is actually a good corner to have. And I don't want to lose sight of what I already see. So now I've got no duty to retreat, no nothing like that. He's an immediate threat to the entire public, not just myself, but anybody that comes out of that apartment, anything like that. So this is a big problem. You're a rookie. Now, I know the body cam can't see this guy, but the officer may be able to with his eyes. So this is a good corner. I like this spot here. I don't see his gun. That concerns me.
Okay, stay right there. Do not move. Stay right there.
Nope, I'm not retreating. I'm going to hold my ground. I'm going to keep this corner here, and I'm going to have a line in the sand, because if you can see right here, there's a back wall, so he can't go that way. This officer really doesn't have anywhere to go. I saw his patrol car over there, but even down that way was a funnel. So he's fish in a barrel. Any direction he goes.
Stay over there.
Hand still in the pocket, so that he could be shot right now. That gun could be pointed at him. I don't think it is. It doesn't look like his wrist is cocked enough. But it doesn't matter. I'm not taking that chance. That bullet can go right through that, hit me. I'm not taking that chance. So I've already made the decision for me in this video, from what I see and what I know from the video. He's getting shot right here. That's where I was shot. I don't see the officer's gun, though.
Please, sir. Please.
Now he is flanking me in a manner that is going to cut me off from my car, which is the only way I got to get out of there. And may have access to other things. I don't know.
Please don't do that. Send it to the other guy with the gun. I'm not doing anything. Look, I'm not doing it. Don't shoot.
Yep, he's already shot him. I don't think this officer's gun is out.
Don't shoot. I'm not. Don't shoot. Don't shoot your bitch ass. Don't.
Now I will point out that this guy's demeanor of being dumb and doesn't know what's going on and that type of demeanor, see how that changed all of a sudden once he knew he had the upper hand.
Drop the gun. I don't have it. Look.
You're going to have to shoot me. I ain't dropping my gun.
Look, we don't have it. I don't have it. Shots fired, guys. Get over here. Isabella.
I heard somebody scream. I'm
okay, but I need backup.
Okay, so he wasn't shot. That was good. I don't know who fired the shot, to be honest. Oh shit. Vilk said, why not use a taser? A taser may have been viable prior to knowing it was a gun. I don't know if it would have been the choice for me, but I would have been okay with it. That looked like a pretty thin coat. I'm pretty sure taser would get through that. However, once we knew it was a gun, the taser is no longer an option because we always up one level. You bring, hands, feet, then I may switch over to pepper spray, baton, taser. You know, you bring a stick, and then I'm going to switch to my gun. You bring a knife, I'm going to switch to my gun. So, Vilk knows that. He's just messing with me. But that is a scary situation. I hope there's a lot of good training to come out of that. I won't get into the politics of that call, but that there could have been some training or what do you want to call it? That officer may have had getting in trouble on his mind more than his own personal safety. So that's something we definitely got to pay attention to. Let's see here. Got a message. Oh, just Brandon giving me a shout out. You're welcome, Brandon. No problem, buddy. Okay, so let's go to the next video since I don't know how many people we got on. So, guys, feel free. Chime up. Say whatever you want. If you got videos, we'll watch your videos too. But interaction always makes this more fun. Drink time intermission. All right. Oh, I see where the live viewers is. Looks like we got 3 viewers, maybe. Killing it. All right, let's get to the next video here. Is this... Okay, so some of these videos I preloaded to get past, like any commercials. Like, see, this was the news commercial type. Dramatic, they made it. Climbing the stairs. It is hard work climbing stairs and all that gear. Especially if you're out of shape like me. So it's domestic. We know that much. I personally am not going to handle a domestic alone. I'm going to wait for my partner to get there, and then we'll both approach. So that's what I'd be waiting. It's trouble, and I could see the other party draw and fire. It's just straight survival mode now. He's in the doorway. That's the fatal funnel. It's not a good spot to be in. So for me, I mean, just shit, run. Run and try to draw and return fire if you can, because you can't just stand there, and you can't charge the guy. He was too far away. But yeah, that's why these domestics are so. Well, that's good to hear. Officer survived. So yeah, not a lot to break down on that. Even if he had a second officer with him, it wasn't gonna necessarily stop what happened. So yeah, he did what he could for what he had. I don't know another way to handle that. Get in, start talking, and hands are always the concern. So I want to see hands right away. Like, even if it's innocent, like, just come in. I'm going to come in and I'm going to tell you, hey man, I'm officer such and such. Before we get going, just keep your hands out of your pockets. Let me see your hands. And that's it. And then if they start moving their hands towards ways I don't like, then you start making, hey man, if we're going to talk, that's fine, but you need to keep your hands where I can see them. You start reaching, I'm going to have to search you. And then you'll be able to read them if they're trying to hide something or whatever it is. And then you can go from there. So, all right, this next video. Alright, that guy seemed to run the intersection. That officer just saw it. At least I think. Now that officer's probably like, what the hell? Always takes a second to register a hit and run. Alright, this guy just wrecked out again. I'm going to start to assume, that looks like a squad car there. I'm going to start to assume that this guy's under the influence of something. Alright, so use your car. Yep, I'm gonna use some positive pressure against the vehicle because he just committed a hit and run. He's got him at gunpoint. You don't know if there's more people in the vehicle.
Tempo, head this way.
He's trying to get his bearing. He's not sure where he's at, it looks like. Okay, he's staying with the vehicle. That's pretty easy. That guy's right there.
down now! Put it down!
Crossfire.
Put the gun down!
Crossfire. I'm concerned about Crossfire.
Put the gun down!
One shot. Looks like it hit its target.
Put the gun down! Stop right there!
I got it!
One's on one that says shots fired.
Bro, bleeding everywhere! I'm bleeding everywhere!
Turn around! Turn around now! Turn around!
John, I can feel
Show me your hands right now!
my blood is pouring out my chin!
I can't tell what he's saying.
Show me your hands right now!
I'm still concerned about the weapons. He's looking at me. I don't like that. I'm probably going to get behind my vehicle.
Hey, I need help over here, you guys!
I'm doing goals. Keep your hands where we can see
Keep your hands where we can see him, man!
them. Please help me, guys.
Yeah, he's stuck in a shit spot.
Stop right there! Or you're gonna be shot again!
Okay, now I see the guns at his feet. Could be more, I don't know. It's not,
Don't reach for that gun!
it's not,
Do not reach for that gun!
but you can't take that chance. This guy's obviously not acting in his right mind. Oh. Oh! Oh! Damn! 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn! That's why he ran. Look at all them guns. Shit! And that is why you never fucking know. Like, you can't, everybody, you know, people say, oh, cops are too precautious, blah, blah, blah. They act like everybody's got a million guns or whatever. You know, just whatever excuse. You know, he threw the gun away. That's why. Because we see videos like that in training. And I'm going home. I'm gonna see my kids at the end of the day. I'm going to see my wife at the end of the day. I'm not taking that chance. That dude was armed. He has some nice guns too, to be honest. All right, another video. ABC 7. I don't know where this is out of, but
Nope. Now the 11
that's
police
like
body
money.
cameras showing a frightening chain of events when a bank robbery suspect here in Ohio.
all right. So we got a bank robbery suspect. I don't know if the officers knew that was a bank robber when they pulled him over, but if that's the case, my gun's coming out automatically.
Police chasing that suspect into a parking lot as the stolen
and all that
money
money.
goes flying. The officer and the suspect get into a struggle, but the suspect nearly gets
All right. So you saw all that money, so that was kind of cool.
getting a hold of the officer's gun. The suspect
Oh, I paused it. Perfect, too. So look at how far canted forward that weapon went. That thing, you got to remember, that pistol grip's normally pointed straight up and down at the officer's, like, the butt of the gun would be pointed upwards towards your head, your hip. And that thing's pointed directly at his belly button now. So he's pulling. He's pulling that thing hard.
runs off, later grabbing a woman and using her as a human shield. Fortunately, the officer then wrestled the suspect away. He was eventually taken into custody, and the woman, the hostage, wasn't hurt. Hello, I'm Mark Brown.
What? That was a tease. I was hoping for actual body cam video. So on that, if you're in fresh pursuit like that and they grab some, I mean, yeah, you gotta get in there quick. I don't know what to say. That's different than, if you run into a home and shut the door behind you and now you're in some random person's home. I may have to back away, call SWAT, let them do their thing. But something like that in an open parking lot, like, you got to take action. You got to help. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. But in that case, there's nothing else you could do. They jumped out of the vehicle and they ran. You got to chase them. All right.
Reported stolen, set off a license plate reader, and an officer was sent to investigate.
All right.
The officer tried to stop the suspect, but he sped away, hitting other cars while fleeing, according to police.
All right, so you got a stolen car. It's a felony.
Ultimately, the vehicle
he's
became
running from
disabled and
police.
stopped. The man, Joshua Gloria, is seen on the video shooting at the officer who took cover and returned fire. Gloria was struck and later died.
Well, that guy just ruined the surprise for us. So now, I can't speak for the motors guys a lot because I've never done their job, but I can only imagine like there's like this double-edged sword. It's cool because you can get around every vehicle. You're little, but you're little, and all those other vehicles can't see your ass. So, super sketch in a pursuit, I would imagine, with a motorcycle. So hats off to our motor jocks because I can't do your job, and plus I don't like writing tickets. You know, that's all they do. So, just kidding, guys.
The video is graphic. Viewer discretion is advised.
So dramatic. So it concerns vehicles. He can't pit. He can't do anything. He can't throw. I don't think he can throw stop six. Maybe they can. Any motor jock guys out there? Maybe he can throw stop six. I don't know. But so now you just observe and report where they're going, and don't let them get out of sight. And wait for some patrol cars to catch up and maybe spike them and do all that. It actually could be a pretty relaxing pursuit for an officer, knowing that you're a little bit more limited. So just keep him on site. He ain't gonna outrun that motorcycle. So I'm interested to see. And obviously we know it ends in a shooting, but I'm curious to see who does it. I keep trying to look over his windshield. Oh my god, turn your siren off, it's driving me crazy. Oh, gunshots. Yep.
Vehicle yielding. Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Turned. Oh, he's trying to take his fight.
Shots fired!
Oh, that's a headshot.
Suspect down! Suspect down. Peter, you hit? Negative.
Man, there's a lot of things you got to worry about. Traffic, crossing, all that stuff. But when you're getting shot at, like, those rules kind of go out the window. So this officer did fantastic. He did a tactical retreat, turned around, got his composure real fast. I don't think he ever lost it. Got right back in the fight. He was at a disadvantage dismounting his bike. The guy had a little bit of a edge on him. I don't know what the officer could have done different. The vehicle was stopping. I mean, I think he stopped well behind him, but he had a good out over there to the right. So I want to go back right when the shots go off because I didn't hear the gunshot. I heard it. I read it say gunshot.
Right now.
I believe he said, "Oh fuck." Gunshots. Shots fired.
Vehicle yielding. Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! 11:59. Shots fired!
Four shot down. Not damn bad. That was impressive. I don't ever like seeing anybody die, but this guy, he made that choice for himself. All right. We'll make this the last video. I like to keep these little sessions down to an hour, so we'll be good. All right, here. A little 3-minute video.
31 F.
Oh my god, it's loud.
Hang on. Push it cautiously. Go, go, go. Hang on. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. We just had a major accident. We're right at Marion. Forest and Marion.
Okay. They had a major accident, but he's saying, hold on, stay with me. So that tells me there's somebody knows more to this that's not just a regular accident. And I know they said major accident. Major accident just means that, disabled vehicles and stuff like that, probable injury. Doesn't mean there's guns or anything like that. Just likely injury and stuff like that. So I'm not sure why this officer's saying stay with me. That maybe there's some more going on here.
Car wrecked out. It's on fire.
Oh, it's on fire. That makes sense.
Hang on.
It's a good dispatcher checking to see if the officers were involved in the accident. Oh, you can see the fire right there. Okay, so what's going through my mind is I know my vehicles have a fire extinguisher in them. I know exactly where they're at. Yeah, I got a little firefighter in me when the time calls for it. So I personally, once I seen the fire, I'm running back to my car real quick and grabbing that because I can't reach in and grab flames with my own hands. What's up, Judy Booher? I will say. Boo her. Boo, Judy. Boo. Just kidding. The traffic in the line of fire. God, thank you, officers. It's okay, and all shots miss traffic. Yes. Amen. Because that's crazy, right? Oh, Brad Davis. I missed a couple of chats there. Terrifying. What could go wrong? Luckily, the car just passed. Could have been really bad day. Yeah. You guys are right. It's terrifying. But like I was saying on this, run back, grab my fire extinguisher because I don't know if any of you have ever been around a car fire. They're so much more hot than you think. I mean, melt your uniform and you're like 20 feet away. You know, they're hot.
Stay with me. 31 F, we are not involved.
I don't know why he keeps telling them to stay with him. If you can get up there, maybe it's his rookie.
Hey man,
Now I'm looking for survivors.
let's drag him. Come on.
Oh, you got one.
Buddy. Come on.
So because of the fire, I mean, yes, you try to do as well as you can to avoid any personal injury to this dude, but you got to get him the hell away from there. Car could explode. I mean, not like the movies explode, but it could explode. You got to get him out of shrapnel distance. You got to get him out of the burn distance. Like I told you before, it gets really hot.
Help me. Grab his arm. Let's go.
Yeah, you got to get up there and try to look for people inside, outside. So when FD does get there, you can at least tell him, hey, saw a person here, saw a person there. Looks like the foliage is already on fire. I think. Or maybe it's just glowing. I don't see anybody.
I'm not seeing anybody else in here. Oh, we got one more in here.
Oh, shit.
We got one more.
Because you're not prying that door open, it doesn't look like. That smoke's already got to be bad.
Buddy. Hey. Come on. Man, wake up.
Oh, yeah, you can see his hair right there.
I can't get this.
I'm grabbing him by his head.
Buddy, come on.
Sternum rub. Hopefully the wind is in your favor.
I can't get him. Where's he at? He's right here. He's right here. Man, come on. Come on, man.
One of them grabbing him by the hair.
Get this you out. Come on.
Yep.
Come on.
Rip his ass out of there.
Come on, come on, man. You see your head? Let me see your head. Give his head. Give him the head. Oh, shit. Come on, man. Give him the head.
That other shit
Give him
is
the head.
like
Come on. Come on. Come on.
There you go, boys.
Yeah. I got you.
Damn, I got pumped up. Yeah, buddy. This shit, look, it's already engulfed. That's called the holy shit walk. That's what they're doing right there. Damn. Yeah. So that's those fires.
You see the driver? You the driver? Oh,
Looks like we got another one here. Oh, he's right there.
I got fire
Yeah, you got other lights going. That shit blows up quick.
Get fire extinguisher.
Try to open that door. Break the glass. Oh, there you go. It opened. Cut the seatbelt.
Cut the seatbelt, man. Okay. Hey, you're good, bud. I got a knife out, bro. Alex. You alright? Yeah. Sit down. Your car's on fire.
Yeah, so Matt said the only problem is the fire extinguishers we typically carry are useless against car fires, which is generally true. But like in that moment when you're trying to rip that dude out and the heat is right there, I'm having one dude like spray the damn flames, try to hit the base of it, while we're pulling this guy out to keep the heat away from us for a second, because that heat is what pushes you back. Your heart's telling you to get in there, but your body is like, fuck you, we're not doing this, because I'm telling you, there's a level of heat, and I know Matt's been around him. I think Matt used to be a firefighter, so he knows. But there's even I've been by a house fire as a police officer, and just amazed that I couldn't even stand on the same side of the street as the house. And I was nowhere. I would consider myself not near the house, but I couldn't even stand on the same side of the street. I even had to get behind my car across the street from a house fire. So car fires are the same way. Matt said I was a hose dragger for a period of time. That's all right, man. We all learn from our mistakes. But yeah, so he's right. Those fire extinguishers are not going to, more than likely, are not going to put the fire out. But it may be a good line of defense for a quick extraction attempt.
No, I pulled my knife out, bro. There you go. Hold the pin. Everybody got another fire extinguisher?
Everybody wants to help. They're trying to figure out ways. Apparently that one didn't
work. You guys clear the car? Yeah. No. Okay. Hey, get back.
Yeah, you gotta get farther away than that. There you go.
Alright. I'm gonna step over here.
Dang.
In my paw. Yeah, that's the one that we just tried.
Alright. Lesson learned. Check your fire extinguishers. Okay. Alright. I think that was a pretty good little body cam breakdown. So, let's see. I got my dual monitor set up, so I was able to keep track of the chats. Thank you, Keith Ebel. He hooked me up with a monitor. Got another one for Christmas present, so I got the 2-monitor thing going. Let's see. My old man is getting me 2 mics, wireless mics I need 4 for my idea. I want to do, let me switch this here. I want to do a retiree segment where I just invite some retirees. We sit around the campfire, drink some whiskey, and they just share their old school stories. There's not going to be any video. We're not going to give any real names and stuff like that. Yeah, Pierce, you give me your body cam footage, buddy. We'll get it on here. So I want to do that, but I need 4 mics. I need one for myself, and they come in packages of 2. The ones I found through Zoom. I think it's called Zoom is the company. So I got 2 of those coming, and then I'll just need 2 more, so we can start putting those out. That'll be fun. Let's see what else. Possibly have a desktop computer coming this way. I'm not gonna count those chickens before they're hatched. So pretty pumped about that. I have stickers. I have some template stickers coming. So that donut in the back, and then we're gonna do different color combinations and stuff like that. Start selling those. I want to do the ones that go on like vehicles and stuff like that. They're like weatherproof. Those are the first ones I want to try doing. I got a guy sending me some samples. And then the other ones like that you would stick on your, like, I don't know. This is where I like putting my stickers and stuff on my Yetis. So we'll do those type of stickers too. But the weatherproof ones, that's going to be my first one. They're pretty big, actually. So I can't wait to get that. I was thinking personally I'm going to do like the chocolate. I want to do a pink one as well. And then I want to do a red, white, and blue. So it'll be red, white, and blue donut on a, like that typical brown donut scheme. At the bottom part anyway. So we'll have that for sale. I got a website coming soon. Richardson 112 hats. I don't know what those are, Matt. Yeah, if somebody wants a... Oh, by the way, new Christmas present. I just, while I was in Michigan, I've been wearing the same Detroit hat for probably 10 years. So I finally got a new one. I'm not going to stop wearing my old one, but I finally got a new one. Oh, okay. Well, I need to get a patch made first, Matt, before I can have a hat. So the stickers is the first idea because it's the cheapest idea. And then I would like to get patches made next. So we can start bringing some revenue into the show so I can support this damn thing. Because I am not doing well as far as that goes. Let me see. What else we got? I feel like I'm missing something here. Let me look around the room real quick. Went to Michigan, had a good time. No, I think that's it. So I thank everybody for joining me tonight. Matt said like the ones the medics have. I guess I haven't paid attention close enough to those ones. Send me a picture through Messenger or text me. I'm going to, I don't have anything lined up until after Christmas, so I got to get some more episodes recorded, and we'll get that going. What Stormtrooper helmet do I have? I got the old school Stormtrooper helmet, bro. Just a basic Stormtrooper. Nothing fancy. I don't know if you can see him. He's wearing his snow camouflage. Thank you, Judy. You have a good Christmas too, guys. Yeah, everybody have a good Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah for anybody else. I don't really know any other Christmas terms. Those are the only ones I got on the top of my head. So enjoy your holidays, guys. Take it easy.